Mod2Fame. Y'all boys, come on inside. Everybody come on inside. I got one I know y'all been waiting on. Y'all come on inside. Come on. Come on in here. I'm just waiting on y'all. That's it. Hmm. Hmm. We got the ultimate race set up for you guys. We got the ultimate MOPAR versus Chevy gang. The ultimate MOPAR versus Chevy gang. It's about to happen, y'all. We making it happen. We finally linking up. It's crazy. This is a big one, y'all. This is a big one. Come on, man. Don't get shy on me now, Hellcat. Don't get shy on me now, baby. That's right. Thank you. Appreciate you. Light back up, baby. We need you right now. We need you to speak boldly and speak proudly. Yeah, man. I don't know either, y'all. I'll be honest with you. Listen, you know how usually I go into things extremely confident, and like I got this. But listen. All right, so first of all, I got to tell y'all what's going on, man. I got to tell y'all what is going on. You see the Hellcat right here? You see the Porsche right here? Both cars are pretty quick. Well, the Porsche is quick, the Hellcat is fast. That's how I would describe it. Porsche is quick, Hellcat is fast. That's the winning combo for me. But all right, let's have a serious conversation, okay? First of all, let me see what's going on with y'all. Let me see what's going on in these comments. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. All right, so here we go, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So on Sunday, on Sunday, uh, it's looking like the supercar slayer is about to go up against the ultimate American supercar. Next to the Viper ACR, I would say that the ZR1 is the ultimate American supercar. Would y'all agree? I think that's a fair thing to say. The car is currently, those cars are going around 160, 170. The market is absolutely upside down. So they're going for ridiculous numbers right now. So I would say that this is definitely the closest to American supercardom as you can get, and that is the supercar slayer. Not only are we going against the American supercar, we are going up against the most infamous American supercar on YouTube, and that is StreetSpeed 717. That's right. Supercar Slayer is going up against the most infamous ZR1 on YouTube. We've all seen this car put in work. We've all seen this car run heavy. You know what I'm saying? So when I tell y'all we got our work cut out for us, boys, we got our work cut out for us. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it a little bit. All right, so what do we know about the competition? What do we know about the ops? StreetSpeed 717 ZR1 was already fast. It was already fast. And he just sent the car back to Texas for more mods. So now the car is faster. My estimate, he always says that, oh yeah, well now it's making over 1,000 wheel. Whenever someone says that, they're always leaving a little bit on the table. So if he's saying that it makes 1,050, it probably makes 1,100. Because that's how it goes in the race world. In the race world, nobody really talks about the real horsepower their car is making. So my estimate is that StreetSpeed car makes about 1,100. ZR1's way, they come in at about 3,600 pounds. So they're not super heavy. In addition to that, it's an automatic. So automatic, 1100 horsepower, about 800 pounds. And then the last thing is aerodynamics. Yep, aerodynamics is the last thing, right? So we all know that our Challengers, as sexy as they are, as cool as they look, they're bricks. You know what I mean? It's like forcing a brick through the air. Now, let me give you guys a little inside information that you don't have, a little context of what you don't have. StreetSpeed went to the Slipstream event, which is basically it's the same format as the Race Motive event that I go to. And he went there in March. And in March, it was cool. The weather was nice. You know, I think it was probably like 50 degrees that day. Everybody was wearing hoodies. So the air was much better than when I went there in July the last time. Right? I don't do digs either. I don't do digs. I do rolls only. That's what I do. So me and him do the same thing. So when he went in March, his car did at that event in the same distance 163 mile per hour. That's what his car did, 163. This is before the new mods. This is before. So 163 is what he did. We all know what I just did at this event in July, in the hotter weather, worse conditions. We all know what my car did at that same track, the same distance, using the same measurements, using a 60-mile-an-hour start. I have video footage of R3 beating Street C717. There you go. So he went 163 and I went 166.85. So basically almost 167 is what I did. So his last setup doing 163, my car was faster than his last setup, right? In mile an hour. Now, he sent the car back after that to do more mods. My assumption is he probably picked up another 80 wheel, is what I'm thinking. He probably picked up another 80 wheel. So with him picking up another 80 wheel, my assumption is that car is now going to go 166 to 168 is what I'm thinking. That let's hope he misses a gear. He's driving automatic. How he gonna miss a gear? It's me that got to worry about missing gears in the manual. But anyway, so he's running, yep, he also changed to a bigger tire, 18s, all of that. But my assumption is he's going to pick up probably about 3 to 5 mile per hour. So if he does that, he'll run a 166 to, I'm sorry, 165 to about 167 is what I'm thinking. But at the last event, I was running a not a short tire, I was running a 28-inch tire. And on the 28-inch tire, my car is limited in fourth gear to guess what mile per hour it's limited to. You guessed it, 166. So that's why my car went 166, is because that's all the gearing would allow it to go in fourth gear with that tire. So this time, I'm switching it up. This time, hold on, I can show you better than I could tell you. This time we switching it up, baby. Oh, let me clean that. That don't look good. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, much better. All right, so this time we switching it up, boys. I took off the 28-inch tire and I put on a 29.5-inch tire. So this right here is the Mickey Thompson ET Street R. This is the Mickey Thompson ET Street R. And that's what I'm running this time. A bigger tire, taller tire, which will allow me to get more mile per hour. It'll allow me to get more mile per hour in fourth gear, higher than 166.8, right? So with that, with the ET Street R that I have on this car, yo, is this car pretty or what, guys? I know you guys don't see it in person, so you can't really tell how clean the car is, but this car is so like pretty in person. But anyway, we got a bigger tire this time, which is supposed to allow us to go Is my son crying? Oh God, baby, you can't do that. You scared me. I thought the baby was crying. Yes. I'm listening for the baby. I'm busy right now, okay? Have fun. You in Arizona. Why you talking to me on a ring? Your wifey not even home. She talking to me on a ring. She scared the shit out of me. I was like, yo, who's talking to me? Anyway, uh, damn, what was I saying? I lost my whole train of thought. She messed me up. Anyway, uh, so now, taller tire, the car should be able to go a couple mile an hour faster than that 166. We should be able to hit. We should be able to hit. If all is well, everything goes perfectly, we should be able to hit almost 170. So I believe that my car, just like when I raced Stang mode, and although he crossed the line first, I was hunting him down. And my car went 166.8 and his car went 163 on that run. He crossed the line first, but I was hunting him down. I believe that it's going to be a similar thing with me and StreetSpeed. I believe it's going to be a super close race. I believe that when I shift gears, he might get ahead of me a little bit. But I think on the top end, I think we'll be able to walk him down. A couple other little things that we doing different. I'm giving y'all, I'm telling y'all behind the scenes, the Mod Squad, the strategies. You know what I'm saying? I look back over the logs, and at that event, when I raced Stang mode, the highest level of boost I hit was in one gear, which was fourth gear. I hit 24 pounds of boost. So y'all see the boost controller sitting up there, right? So I hit 24 pounds of boost on that run, right? Yeah, that's right. Man driving a stick shift. Y'all see that big lever sitting right there? Yes, that's what I'm driving. So I hit 24 pounds of boost doing that with Stang mode. Between me and y'all, this is a big race. This is a big race. So because it's such a big race, I'm going to actually push it harder this time. I'm adding tire for mile an hour. And guys, between me and y'all, the good thing about turbos are you could always add more boost. So that's what we're going to do, boys. We're going to add more boost. That's the plan. We're going to add some more boost. We got a bigger tire. And we're going to do our best, man. We're going to do our best. Everett Young, yes, I do plan to do one test run. One, maybe two test passes before I race him. But I definitely want to get a test pass in just to make sure that everything is where it needs to be, where the car was the last time I ran it, to make sure it's running exactly the same. The welds are holding. The welds have been holding. Good question. So this is all going down on Sunday at Pocono Raceway in Pocono, Pennsylvania, at an event called Race Motive. Race Motive. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see I've been pushing this event. I love working with these guys. They put on an amazing event. So that's why, I get behind them. But it's going down on Sunday. Anybody can come and watch this race. Anyone. It's open to the public. I think they charge like $20 to spectate. But that's a really good question, Auto Streams. That is a really good question, and I want to show y'all something. Y'all know how hard-headed I am, right? I'm always super hard-headed. I don't listen, and I don't do no weight reduction. But for the first time ever, boys, for the first time ever, we got a little bit more to snatch out. Hold on. Y'all see what that is? Y'all see what that is? Y'all see what that is? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For the first time ever, I'm getting serious, man. We still got to take out a little bit more. I'm gonna take out the back seats too. The back seat or the seat back. I'm gonna take that out. Everything is out of the trunk except for this big chest thing, but subwoofer is out, ice tank there. We getting serious this time, man. We getting a lot more serious. And the reason why I'm taking this big yellow thing right here is because I'm gonna fill that up with ice, bro. I'm gonna pack this to the gills with ice, and I'm gonna be dropping ice. Although I have an interchiller, I'm gonna help the interchiller out by giving it a head start by adding ice in addition to the interchiller, because I also noticed that at the end of my runs, at the start of my runs, my IATs was starting at like 105, 110. Great. But by the end of the runs, remember, guys, this is a third of a mile. So it's because it's so much longer than a quarter, it's like another 400 feet past the quarter. By the times I was finishing my runs, my IATs was raising to the point that it was dropping timing. So I'm going to make sure that when I start my runs with ice and an inner chiller, I'm going to try to start my runs with my IATs somewhere around 80 degrees. And if I can do that, then I won't drop timing. By the end of the run, I'll have all of my power. So that'll just give me even more power on the top end to try to pull, if that ZR1 is out in front of me like Stang Mode was a little bit, you know, hopefully we'll be able to walk him down, bro. And that's what we shooting for, man. That's what it is. I'm not gonna take dry ice. I can't even find dry ice right now, so I'm gonna just load up with regular ice. But yeah, I'm serious this time, y'all. Like, but at the end of the day, I still got to drive the car. You know what I'm saying? The car is ready. The car itself is ready. The question is, am I ready? I got to hit every gear perfectly. I got to ramp in the boost perfectly to make sure I don't, if I ramp it in too fast, I'm going to spin. If I ramp it in too slow, I don't make all my power. So I got to do everything perfectly, bro. Whereas these automatic cars, they do everything for you. But at the end of the day, man, I did, bro. I re-greased the filters. I did. Yo, bro, it's crazy you said that, because I greased the turbos on Tuesday, cleaned the filters and everything, bro. I got the car ready, bro. I got the car ready. Torque wise, I know I got more torque than him. I'm running a 7-liter motor. I know I make more torque than him. I also know I make more horsepower than him too. But you know, we carrying a little more weight. But I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be a knockdown, drag out, great race. Mr. 762, I'm not making excuses. I'm spitting facts, bro. There's a huge difference. I don't understand y'all with that excuse shit, bro. I'm spitting straight, hardcore data and facts. Never once did I make an excuse, ever. This is straight facts, bro. Anyway, no, I don't have rolling anti-lag. I'm gonna brake boost the car. I'm gonna brake boost it to try to get my boost up off the line. Why don't you get a strain gauge? It makes it hard to miss a shift. I haven't looked into that. I don't know if a strain gauge would work with a stock ECU. I know it works well with aftermarket ECUs, but yeah, why not a bigger garage? Because I live in the Northeast. My house is already $750,000, so I would have to spend well over $1 million in the Northeast to get a 2-car garage. I hope that answers your question. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. Mrs. Step It Up. Yeah, I appreciate it. You got to move somewhere like in the South to get like big garages and all that. Or you got to move further away from the city. I still live close to the city, so you got to pay a lot of money to get a big house and live close to the city. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. No disrespect. I love both channels, and I said it for years. If it's not a Corvette, then it's a MOPAR, no car. So with that said, I'm rooting for SS717. Going to be a great race. I feel the same way, man. It's going to be a great race. I respect my opponent. I'm not sleeping on my opponent. Yeah, bro. I'm not sleeping on it. I know it's going to be a good one. I know it's going to be a knockdown, drag out. It's going to be a good race, man. And I don't know if we're going to have time to do multiple races. So we got to make that first one count. We got to make it count. What size tires in the back? That's what we was going over just now. I put a Mickey Thompson ET Street R 315, I think it's 315 50 17. 315 50 17. Usually I run a 305 45 18, but now we went up to a 315 50 17. So hopefully I could hit it with more boost off the hit. So God, I gotta, my ring keep going off. Sorry, y'all. Let me mute that for a second. Rematch with Demonology ASAP. We tried, bro, but he didn't get there on time, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the question? What was that question? How much power is StreetSpeed making? I told you, my estimate is this car is making anywhere from 1050 to 11. I don't care what the fuck he say. I see how that car is moving, and I know how much power it takes to go to speed that car is going. It's definitely at least 1050, probably closer to 11, I would say. Yeah, man, trying to make it work, bro. Trying to put on for MOPAR. Listen, let's be real. Let's be 100% real and honest. There is no other MOPAR that's a street car like this that would be able to even be in this conversation. There's no other MOPAR, Hellcat wise. There's no other Hellcat that is going to be able to even be in this conversation of racing that ZR1. 100%. No other, right? So the fact that we even in this conversation tells you how fast my car is. My car is that fast, bro, that I'm competing on those levels. You know what I'm saying? In addition to that, on Sunday, I also put up a bounty for $500 that if anybody could beat my mile an hour that owns a Hellcat, any Hellcat based vehicle, whether it's a Hellcat, whether it's a Demon, whether it's a Trackhawk, no matter what, I said 500 if you could beat my mile per hour, because I keep telling y'all this is the fastest Hellcat period on the streets, bro. Like as a regular car, not some drag car that's all stripped out, that's no longer a car that you drive in. Like this is still a regular car, you know what I'm saying? And there is no other one that is faster. That's a street car. So I put up that prize to say, if you disagree, come get it. And you know how many people signed up to try to beat this number? Bro, legit, like four. Like 4 people is trying to sign up to beat this number. Legit, honestly, like 2 is the only ones that I think could even remotely come close. And that's Rippertune. He bringing his Demon with a centrifugal charger. I told him to spray it because he ran 161. And listen, when I tell you 161 is a long ways from 166.8, that's a long ways, bro. When you start to go this fast, like each mile an hour takes a lot of power. So I told him to spray it. That would be like the only way that I could even see him coming closer. But nobody else is really gonna come close. So basically, you know, no matter what happens between me and StreetSpeed, this is MOPAR's best shot at a roll race against that car. This is 100%. As far as Hellcats go, there's no one else more qualified to take on this race. So we're gonna represent for MOPAR, man. We're gonna represent. We're gonna turn it up. We're gonna give it our best. You know what I'm saying? Y'all root for me. Mod Squad in the building. Mod Squad, stand up. This is our time. You know what I'm saying? You you guys get excited, man, because this is gonna be big. This is gonna be really, really big. I'm really excited myself. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm all sorts of stuff because I got to do it all right. But hey, at least this time, y'all know I'm giving it my all. We got weight reduction. We got bigger tires. We got more boost we gonna throw at it. We doing it all, man. We doing it all. We sending it for the first time. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there are faster Hellcats somewhere. Hey, somewhere in your imagination, because ain't nobody showing up to test mine. So there you go. Not to mention this will be solid for the ZR1. Whoa, Mr. 762. This is the race I've been asking for from day one, and you delivered. Listen, I got to give the credit to StreetSpeed. StreetSpeed reached out to me, man, and said, hey, I want in. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, let's do it. So I got to give him the absolute credit for stepping up, bro, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people was in his comments too, like, race, Mod2Fame. Antimatter GT500. See you there, brother. Absolutely. They talking about in the afternoon some rain, so they're gonna let us run all morning. They're gonna cancel lunch, or they're gonna let us run through lunch, just in case, because it's supposed to potentially start raining at about 3. So we'll be able to run. They're gonna start running us early at like 8:30, I heard. So yeah, cracking 180. Hell no. This car never in a million years. This car would need literally like, it would need a turbo 400 transmission or something. It would need like 1600 horsepower to do 180, bro. There's no way possible. But you know, if it hits, listen, Everett, if it hits that number, brother, if it hits that number, y'all don't understand how like fast that would be for this type of car if it hit 180, bro. I mean, I'm sorry, now I'm saying 180. Everett, if it hits 170, that would be crazy. Are you ever going back to the red? I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day. I really miss this color. This is the original color of the car, and I really miss that color. The car looks really nice in that red too, but this blue has now kind of become iconic. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Everett, we not far, man. 166.8, 167. So we are 3 mile per hour away. We're 3 mile per hour away. And to be honest with you guys, when I built this car, I built it for that event. And I always said that my goal would be, if I could hit 170, then my goals have been all met. Remove the headlight to the intake. Well, the way turbos work, actually, so this right here, let me see if I can cut on the light. See if it'll work. Nope, can't turn on the flashlight. Sorry, guys. Anyway, this pipe goes all the way down, and it goes down and back, and that the turbos actually feed this pipe. So I actually don't use this intake anymore. So nothing is there. So to help with airflow, that's another thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tape stuff off so that I'm not just like causing more blockage. So I'm gonna close off the headlights. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. There you go, Everett. You on it, brother. Yes, I'm gonna cap that off. I'm gonna cap the headlights off because we don't need an. I'm gonna cap off my hood, like is raised like a tiny bit. And at high speeds, if anybody knows about Hellcats at high speed, the hood starts going like this a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cap this off because it's not feeding the supercharger no more. I'm gonna like tape the edges of the hood off to like try to keep it closed. And my dumb ass, bro, be running at that event with my windows cracked. So I'm gonna make sure my windows are closed. Anything to try to pick up those 3 mile per hour. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tape it all off, bro. I'm gonna tape it off and hope for the best, bro. Video just dropped from StreetSpeed 717 saying 1200 horsepower. Jesus. Was he talking about me making 1200? Would you paint your car that blue? Nah, because this wrap is so good, bro. Like, tell me this don't look like paint. See the light? See that light right there? Like, only paint gives that look. Look at that. You see that? Yeah, man. I don't look at the reflection. This is the best wrap, man. Yo, 100% getting main. I would agree, man. StreetSpeed be killing everything, man. Yeah, Mr. 762 for the win, bro. He put up $100. It's on his IG. His car makes 1200. You're gonna need more than, oh shit. If his car, look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If he making 1200, ain't no way. I can't beat him with making similar power. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing, guys. I don't know how much power this car makes because the wheels start to spin on the dyno around 1100. The wrap is from this company right here, Mods. You see that? That's where I got the wrap done. But I don't think he makes that much. I think he makes like high thousands, 1100 is what I think he makes. You don't have a Hellcat. You have a saber-toothed tiger at this point. Oh man, that's how much for the wrap? Uh, I don't know what they charge. The company, they gave me like a partial sponsor, but they told me if they had to do this for somebody, I think they said 6,500 for this type of material. But they said this material is a little hard to work with because it doesn't stretch. So certain cars they won't do. Like if I wanted to get my Porsche done in that wrap, they wouldn't do it because they said it's too curvy. But the Challenger has like flat surfaces, so it's easier to work with. That's what the title of his latest videos. The title of his latest video says his car is 1200. Oh, not 1200 wheel. So we talking about wheel horsepower. All right, I gotta check out. I gotta check out his latest video. But yeah, we gonna throw the brick at the Corvette. Do I still have the white Corvette? Yes, I do. Yeah, I still have that car as well. So we gonna throw the brick through the air, man, and see if we could see what we could do, boys. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Just as a recap, maybe this is your first time here. Maybe you found me because of StreetSpeed 717. But this is my twin turbo built Hellcat. Just as a reminder, it has a forged 426 stroker bottom end. So what does that mean? That means that it uses the Hellcat block, but then it's the crank is a 426 assembly, rotating assembly. So it's called a stroker kit. So it takes the regular 6.2 and make it a 7-liter in terms of the stroke. Pause. The heads are still factory heads, but I still use the factory Hellcat heads, but I changed the springs in them so that I could rev it higher. I changed the lifters so that I could rev the car higher, and I changed the push rods so I could rev the car higher. So I rev this car all the way up to in my log, sometimes it hits 7,500 RPMs. Like in between my shifts, it'll shoot up to 7,600 RPM. And that's a lot of rev for such a big engine. But usually I shift it around like 7,000. 6,800 to 7,000 is what I shift at. Basically it's a Hemi on crack. That's funny. And then what's hooked up and feeding the motor is two 6871 twin turbos. It's two of them from comp, and those 68 in 78 millimeter hot side, 71 millimeter hot side is what's feeding the two turbos. The turbos are located right behind the rear wheels. It's hard to see right now because it's nighttime, but right behind the rear wheels are two turbos. It directs the air into this air to water manifold, which it did crack, but I talked to the company that makes the manifold and they're redesigning it so that it's stronger at that point. So yeah, what RPM do you need to get full boost? Around 5,000 RPMs is where it hits full boost. So around 5,000 is where it hits, like where the turbos fully spool up. But they start spooling around like 38, 4,000, somewhere around there. So if you ever see me driving this car and hit it, you'll notice that it'll be like, you'll watch the needle go 35, 4, and it'll move a little bit, and then 5, you'll just see it go woof like that, and that's when the boost is coming in. I know it's late now, but you should have did a gumball in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, man. Nah. What's the biggest benefit of being able to rev higher, take off? So the benefit, thanks for putting me onto Auto Tempest. Yeah, man, that's my joint right there, bro. I find all the good deals on Auto Tempest. The benefit of revving higher, especially with a stick shift car, is my ability to stay in the gear longer. Plus, it makes more turbos, the more exhaust you can put out, the faster you're gonna spool the turbos. So by revving it higher, when I shift, if I shift at 7,000, going from second to third, it drops to like 5,300. So it drops right back into the max turbo boost again. If I were to shift at 6,500, it would drop to like 4,500 or 4,300, and it would drop me out of boost too far. So that's the benefit of revving it higher. In addition, in my fourth gear, I can just hold on. I can just put it in gear and just let it eat. You know what I'm saying? Which is why y'all see me walk in stang mode like that. Once I put it in fourth gear, y'all saw me walking him down like that because I didn't have to shift anymore. I was able to just let it eat. So that's what it is. Yeah, man. Auto Temp has helped me out a lot. Yeah, man. Listen, bro, 100%. I appreciate that you guys support those that support us. And then you guys know this guy right here, man. This guy right here, I know he don't show up on the channel a lot, but this guy right here, this car, although it only makes about 500, probably makes about 540 to 550 wheel, but this car is quick. Like, I beat a lot of people with this car. Like regular cars that make like anywhere from 600 to 700 horsepower, this car beats them. I don't know why, for the life of me, but it does. It's crazy, bro. Nah, I got a good cover. You ain't gotta worry about it. I got a good cover. And I switch cars. Sometimes this car's here, sometimes that car's there. I switch it up. But just as a reminder, guys, so that's the setup. We gonna throw more power at it than we did the last time. We did a little bit of weight reduction this time, finally. I finally, did some weight reduction. Y'all know that's something I never do. But this time I had to get serious about it, man. It's time to get serious, you know what I mean? So listen, I really appreciate y'all rocking out with me tonight. I wasn't really planning on being on long, but this is it, man. This is the ultimate Mopar versus the ultimate ZR1. StreetSpeed is on YouTube, definitely the ultimate ZR1. I do need some sort of a cage, but I don't want a cage that like takes a, for those of you that don't know, I still drive this car. I put my family in this car. Like, we take like little trips and everything in this car. So I don't want a cage that like takes away from it being a car. So if they made like some sort of a half setup that I could still get a baby seat in the back, because I got to put the baby seat in the back of this car. That's why. Don't forget to shout out to the Durango R. Yes, third. You can't forget the Durango. Come on, man. That thing always holding it down. That thing towed this car all the way across all the way to St. Louis, Missouri, man, this car. And I've towed it way to Chicago, everything. So definitely can't forget the Durango RT. That thing is the workhorse. That is the workhorse of the family. So, but there you go, guys. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I cannot wait. This is going to be big, man. I'm just praying the weather holds up and we're able to get this race in. Another thing to remember, guys, we are driving this car to the event. So the event is about an hour and a half to 2 hours away, depending on traffic. We're going to drive the car there, race, and drive the car home. Hopefully. The only fear that I have is that we're going to break the transmission because we're going to throw way more power at it. My only fear is that the transmission is going to break. To which then my boy already told me he got me. If my transmission breaks, he'll tow the car home for me. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it holds. I'm not worried about the engine or nothing else. It's only the transmission. That's the weak link. So we gonna give it our best though, man. We gonna throw it all at it. We gonna give it all a boost. I'm gonna give it all a shift. And yep, I'm gonna get my heavy ass in it. I'm 270 pounds, so that's weighing it down. But whatever, man. We gonna give it up, man. You know what I mean? What drive shaft do I have in it? I have the DSS 4-inch drive shaft, solid one-piece aluminum drive shaft from Drive Shaft Shop. That's what I have in it as far as the drive shaft. The clutch in the car is a Mantic. It's a Mantic triple. I know if I put 24s on it, I'll go viral like Demonology. And then also the trans will never break because it'll always be spinning. But Mantic triple disc. That clutch has been the only clutch. I've tried different ones. I had McLeod. I had RXT 1200. That one slipped at 1,000 wheel torque. That clutch let go like I put the car in park. So the McLeod could not hold the power. The Mantic has been the only one that's been able to hold this much power. Of course, the stock one, that shit let go quick. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. But I just want to let y'all know I'm giving this one my all. So, whatever happens, win or lose, it's going to be an extremely close race. Nobody is gapping nobody. I'm not gonna gap him. He ain't gonna gap me. Whoever wins, my thought process is gonna be one of us by a car length. Let's hope that that one is your favorite YouTuber. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all liked it. I promise you, if we get this race done, I will get the video up as soon as possible because StreetSpeed posts his videos fast. So I will have to make sure that I get mine up fast too. All right, y'all. So let's look forward to seeing it. Follow me on Instagram to get some teasers because I know people are going to be posting it and I'll probably repost it in my stories. But please, man, y'all support Mod Squad, bro. We need y'all. This is it right here. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Much love. Peace.